Welcome YouTubers, welcome to Feed the Beast Monster. Whoa, there's a lot of mobs back there, holy crap. I'm gonna be here forever. Ah, fuck. That's crazy. Good day YouTubers. The other day I took a walkabout, or flown around the world, and I was just exploring, looking for stuff, and you can see at the top where the map is, I've got a bunch of different markers, and they're fairly far out there. And while I was wandering around, I didn't actually jetpack most of the way. I figured I could just run, and there was no mobs anywhere. Anywhere I went, there wasn't a single mob. So today when I logged in, my plan was to shut down the mob spawner that I have right here. So what I've done is I've wired up these 4 white lamps, and I'm using a redstone signal to turn them on and off because I do want them. And this seems to be working. I haven't fully tested it yet, but it seems to be working. The light doesn't let the mobs spawn in. And I noticed a couple of, while I was doing this, there was a couple of skeletons that fell down, and I heard them hit, but I didn't hear them break apart. Usually when a skeleton dies, you can hear them break apart. So I jumped in the mob spawner itself, and I started to float down, and I gotta make sure this thing's working properly. And this is what I found. So there are a ton of mobs down there, and if you run a server and you play an SMP, you know that if somebody's got a mob spawner running, it takes out all the possibility of mobs spawning anywhere else. So that right there, that's keeping the world clear of mobs, because all the possibility for mobs are in the spawner here. So my plan now is to take this green potion crystal, and I'm going to drop 4 of them around, and it's got an effective range of 3, effective range of 12, and when I put them around in the bottom of the mob spawner, it should start to poison all those mobs, and then we'll clear that out. If you remember, when I put the mob spawner together, I knew that there was a couple of places where the mobs could fall and survive, and I didn't think that they would survive that long. I thought maybe they'd move around or something, but they're not. Oh, that's loud. Here, let's make that not so loud here. I want controls, multiplayer. There we go, sound. We'll just turn that right off. So back up here. Actually, I want to be able to hear it just a little bit. Options, sound. That's good enough for now. So I'm gonna. I've got 4 of these, so I'm gonna put. That should be the yeah. I wanted to sit right beside the ME transition plane, so there's 1. Go. There's 2. Now I should be able to fly down, and I should be able to see them taking damage, because they're being poisoned. I thought I'd be able to hear them, but there's just too much mobbage. Capture this block. And let's break through and go take a look. You should be able to just look down and see them all taking damage here. And it definitely looks like it's not working. What? Okay, so I figured out a different types of combinations. And I put this reinforced glass so I could see what was going on and not get blown up. It seems that these green crystals do affect the mobs. Don't actually kill them, just brings them to one point left, 1 hit point. They don't really wither away either. So I did install 4 of these iron spikes, and what I've noticed is that the mobs that survive the drop will get pushed down to 1 health by the reinforced glass, and every now and again they just wander around, they just walk. And they're pretty dumb, so they walk into the iron spike. So I've actually, oops, I've been sort of watching this for about half hour, 45 minutes. So that seems to be working. So that's what I'm going to go with from now on. And I noticed that turning on the light up here reduces spawn rate, but does not stop the spawning completely. So I'm not sure if this is producing enough light, or if just that's the way it is. It could be just the way it is. I'm happy with the way it works, so I'll keep it like that. I'm just going to turn this off from now on, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I've got a little bit of an update to Tree Farm here. Before I was trying to get my ME interface to add fertilizer to it automatically. You can see that the ME interface is connected to a farm hatch, and it was not. So what I did is, one of the first things I tried is I installed an item duct. There's the farm hatch side there. I installed it here. Actually, that's the second thing I did. The first thing I did is I put another ME interface right here, and I thought it was just the placement of where the ME interface was pushing in the items, and that didn't work. So to add fertilizer automatically, you're going to need to attach, I guess, an item duct, or I guess even a Buildcraft pipe will work. The fertilizer slot doesn't recognize the ME interface. So I've got the ME interface sending out fertilizer, and then I've got the item filter using the pneumatic servo. I've got whitelisted fertilizer, so it's whitelisted, and then I turned off the redstone control, and yeah, it worked like a charm. So if I take this out, you can see the fertilizer going in. It recognizes it. So there you have it. That's how you feed your farm, multi-farm, fertilizer.